Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jose Tierra with the Talk Junkies TV, and we got our special guest, Supermodel Manny. Supermodel Manny.
What? Yeah.
That's how we. That's how I know.
Well, we're gonna get to that name, but anyways, we got Carlos Ink Junkies. What's up?
I forgot to mention these guys. Sorry. We got the world famous. Sorry, the world famous Ink Junkies and Money Bags
Money
Carlos.
bags.
No,
Money
it's
Bags
Mr.
Martinez
It's Mr. Cole, host of the
Cole.
Starbucks
TikTok
Starbucks.
famous.
TikTok
TikTok
famous
famous.
viral videos. Go check them out right there.
So what's up, Manny?
Nothing much, man.
We see you. I see you working, brother.
Yeah,
I see you building and working and making a name for yourself out there, bro.
Well, I've been blessed. I've been
Yeah.
blessed.
That's how it all starts.
Well, I started from my garage, like Beto knows. And
Yeah,
Use my real name.
Jose Tierra. Jose Tierra.
Norberto.
And I
It's just funny. Exposed.
yeah. And actually, when I started the shop, Jose Tierra is the one that started pushing me to go to the Swamis,
Yeah.
get the name out there. I did. I mean, I have an awesome customers where they trust me with their bikes, with their builds.
Yeah.
So basically, they come to me. I want this done. I have this is my budget. Or I have other customers that I get bikes shipped from other states.
Yeah.
You know what? Do your magic. Do what you're known for. You know.
Is it all? I want to say our demographic, like homies, Chicanos, or you get white guys from Texas and shit sending you.
I get everything.
Yeah, like
I
Hell's
get everything.
Angels sending you bikes and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You get people like that. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to say, you know.
Yeah.
I
Just
don't need
bikers in general.
I don't need no names, but
Yeah.
Bikers in
No, I
general.
get a lot of love. Like I said, they trust my work. They love my work.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have customers that come in and they tell me I need this done, or I have customers that just will ship me the bike and do your
go for
magic.
it. Do your magic.
Do whatever you need to do to it. But from where I started, I started out of my garage about 3 years ago. And when I started working on bikes, no one knew that they were coming out of my garage. Everyone thought that I had a big
Big shop.
big shop
Yeah.
because they will see the bikes.
I've been there.
Yeah, and when they used to come to the house, I was like, oh shit, this is where this bike came from. I was like, yeah, this is where it was built. So I got to a point where it just got crazy busy, where I was getting 20, 30 bikes a week. So I decided, I didn't decide when the time was right. That's when I opened the shop. But now I'm gonna need a bigger shop.
That's cool, man.
That's crazy.
That's a blessing.
Yeah.
bro.
What? How long ago did you open your shop?
About a month ago.
Fuck yeah.
And
So
it
I get about 20% of that.
a huevo.
Okay.
It's so scary, to take that step, and then little did you know that step was so needed to grow,
Correct.
But
And-
us as men, I think we're so scared of thinking, that could be for our kids or whatever. We stress about every little
Correct.
time.
And like I said, I'm a family man. Everything I do is for my girls.
Yeah.
That's why I hustle. When I started out of my garage, I was iffy because I came from the medical field. I belong to an MC, but I came from the medical field.
Tell me you're a nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually I train nurses and doctors.
Oh wow.
That was my profession before. So it was kind of sketchy when I left work, a steady paycheck, to start the business.
Yeah.
That leap of faith.
So
huh?
yeah.
That's
so,
scary. It's that risk you take,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So it was scary. My wife has been the biggest supporter. She's the one that manages everything. I just do the work. But it was scary.
Look at him. He got mad.
I was gonna say. I didn't want to cut you off. But Norbert's right here.
Yeah, I saw that.
Y yo qué.
Yeah,
¿Quién tiene
fuck.
que yo?
No, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking
He's
about.
like this. He was like this.
No, 'cause
I was waiting for the hair to flip.
No,
Like
'cause
I'm
I
so
know-
sure.
No, because
Anyways,
I know Manny for a while. I got recommended to him by, I think it was Pirate. It might have been
He's
Pirate.
old school, right? I mean,
Yeah, old
okay.
school
There we go.
writers,
Shout out old school. Yeah, let him.
Pirate said, I told him I needed something done. I forgot what it was, but he said, take it to my boy Manny. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll check him out.
And just so you guys know, his bike is always fucked up. Something's always wrong with it.
Hey, I don't want to say that. I don't know.
Hey,
I don't
wait.
think he rides
Always
enough.
fucked
I
up
think
with
you
that
need to
bike.
ride your bike. I don't know how he gets fucked up when he doesn't ride the bike.
Look,
Yeah.
we're not
He
talking
brings
about
it
that.
in the shop, out the shop.
In the shop. That's what I'm
Because I ain't got a fucking life because I'm fucking
let me tell you
working every
something.
fucking day.
About a month ago, he had the battery charge. I'm like, you don't even ride the damn bike.
Hey, what was wrong with my fucking bike?
I don't know. I'm not the
If
one
it's not
riding.
one thing, it's another, right?
Yeah.
That's why. That's why they call it a Harley.
Can I say
Because
something?
you can
Why does
hardly
the license plate says "Que te veas"? Because it's always broken down on the side of the road.
Hey, fool, if you know how to read, it says que ves, güey.
Yes, wait, whatever.
All right.
See?
Well,
And Norberto is upset right now, but
Jesus Christ.
he'd rather ride the horse versus. Anyways, go on. Sorry about that, brother.
So your wife's your biggest supporter?
Yeah, I mean, from me leaving the medical field to start a dream, you could say.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have a house payment, when you have car payments,
It's scary, bro.
That's steady income, right?
yeah,
You know,
when you have your steady income that you know that what you're
That's
getting every,
security,
every,
huh?
every month.
yeah, that's security.
And now to the point where you start something and you get one bike, and then COVID hits. At the time, I'm like, fuck, it was the wrong time to do this. But you know what? I'm thankful, and like I said, I was blessed because COVID didn't stop me. It actually opened the doors for me more. Yeah, there was a lot of people that didn't believe I was gonna make it, but I proved them wrong. You know,
That's good.
I proved them wrong, and like I said, for the first year, I was working from 4 in the morning to 2 in the morning, only sleeping 2 hours just to get those bikes out. So, yeah, and that's how my name got out, you know. And now with the whole supermodel man, this stick I don't know. My wife started doing all these photo shoots
T-shirts and shit.
for promotional for the shop.
That's cool, bro.
But then I started getting hit up by other magazines,
That's cool.
and it's been good.
And
There's-
calendars.
And
And so far.
I think what
I
he's
heard-
trying to say is insinuate, when is he going to get his audition?
I heard something about TV also that you're gonna be part of a show.
Yeah, we've been blessed with that. We try to keep it a secret.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
No, but-
I'm bad.
I mean, you're
Wrong
starting out with
person
your
to tell
work, your work's
chismes
Yeah,
too,
thanks,
bro.
thanks, fool.
and he's getting the recognition.
I think
Hey, that's
so
right. man.
we got
Only
hit.
person I told. Only fucking person I told.
So we got hit up about I want to say 6 months ago.
Yeah.
National Geographic
Fuck yeah.
with Jeff. I can't even remember his last
Goldberg?
name. Yeah, the Fly. I call him the Fly. So we got hit up by them, but right now everything has been delayed because of the COVID. You know, they did a shooting about I want to say almost a month ago when I barely opened the shop. They did it over there. Then I invited Beto to come out and bikes that I had worked on. But we're just waiting for that right now. We're
That's
just waiting
cool,
for
man.
all that to be done because Disney is very protective about the
COVID.
Yeah, everything.
about the COVID and everything. So everything has to be planned out. So yeah, like I said, I've been blessed. I mean, I have a lot of people that support me.
That's awesome,
One of
brothers.
them is Beto, the brothers from the club. So
Sky's the
everyone-
limit, huh?
Yeah. Well, when you want to do something and you hustle, you gotta hustle and you gotta do it. You gotta believe in yourself. You can't live like
There's
yourself.
there's no shortcuts, and the hustle will know if you're trying to cheat. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You can't cheat the hustle, or you're gonna do it, or you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
the,
I s-
the only person you're lying to is yourself.
Correct.
I get
And
that.
like I said, it was a dream, and I've been blessed. I mean, I have customers all over that they come just to meet me. Like last week, I had a guy from Indiana because he wanted to meet me, and he personally brought me his bike so we could talk about the build. The time was limited.
I was there.
Oh,
Hey, becoming a star within yourself, man. I've been doing your stuff, right?
yeah.
And you know what? He actually supports Better Camp brand
Yeah, I know.
like
I
hard.
know, man. I see.
He has.
I see
he
all
has-
the love, bro. I see all
He
the
has
love.
so much shit on his plate, and he's still throwing that out there. You know.
Well, you
That is,
gotta support people that support you. You know, like I always said, it's not that I'm talking about other companies, big companies. When I started, no one gave me the opportunity, and even though that I got my licenses, my permits, everything in order, they turned their backs. Now that they know that Cultura's out there, we want you to sell our products. I was like, fuck you.
All I'm saying.
He said,
Put the
shit.
hard work in, and you
Yeah,
know.
now like fuck you. And I stuck with the people that believed in me.
Yeah.
Those are the companies I stuck with. The rest of them, I'm like, fuck you. You didn't believe in me?
But how does it feel? I mean, to do something that you enjoy, you know, waking up every day, building the bikes. I know I'm pretty sure you're overwhelmed with the workload, but
I love it. It's I mean, for me, it's relaxing. Where I start in the morning, and sometimes I don't need it. He knows that I don't need, or just because I'm concentrating on the work that this customer wants to expect the best bike out there.
yeah, the
So-
pressure.
Say it. I know you want to say it.
No,
Say
Dude,
it.
the first
Little girl, say
first
it.
fucking
Or
time I took him on
victim.
bike, dude,
I'll start.
he said it's gonna take about 30 to 40 minutes. I'm like, all right, cool, I could wait. 6 hours later, fuck, I was starving, bro.
He just
I said,
wanted
"What
your
time is-"
attention.
I was like, what
He
time is
wanted your
lunch,
company.
bro? Like,
He
what
wanted
time,
your company.
are we having lunch, or order food, or what the fuck is gonna
Should I do a
happen?
Starbucks run?
And I couldn't even go nowhere. Fucking the bike was right there. So he's like, nah, bro, we don't eat around here. I was
There you
like,
go.
fuck. He's like, I have some fucking animal cookies if you want some. I was like, you serious?
No time for right. When you're grinding, I mean, when you're
and-
dialed in doing something, it just you don't even think about that.
Yeah,
You
no,
just,
especially when you love what you're doing,
Yeah.
you forget about everything.
And your
You forget about-
customers, bro, like I see it in my customers. They trust me with the product that they're gonna use on their cars or their bikes. The customers are trusting you with their bikes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Their daughters are probably the first love, and then the second is their bikes or their So you're in charge of.
Well, honestly,
This-
with the biker community, anyone that rides a bike, their bike is their baby.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. Their
That's
kids
it,
are
that's
second.
it.
Honestly,
it's exactly what I was gonna say.
yeah, their kids in the front are second.
Yeah, I get
Their
that.
bike is their
First.
baby.
Yeah.
Even if they get a little scratch, oh fuck, I gotta paint the whole shit now.
I see
like,
that somewhere. Yeah, I see that.
I would
every day.
say, and building the bikes, you only do Harleys, or you're just well rounded with any bikes? Or,
You know what? I used to. It's not. I'm talking smash about Yamahas or.
Yeah.
Honda lease.
I started with a Yamaha. When I built my first bike, it was a Yamaha. I used to call it a Yali because I
There you go.
mixed it with Harley parts. So everyone used to get
There
a
you
kick
go.
out of it. I was like, shit, if I could do that to a Yamaha, I could do anything to a Harley.
Right.
So once in a while, I'll get a customer that says, I want this, I want that. I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. But my thing is Harleys. Harleys.
And what's I know you're well rounded in everything that has to do with the bike. What was it? Orange Coast Choppers or whatever.
OCC.
He was a welder. He was known for stuff for that. What are you known for? What is your like? Fuck, this is what my bread and butter right here.
Fabrication or just
No, I'm
What part of the build?
everything from the bike. From
Everything mechanic,
paint.
everything.
You do
Yeah,
paint,
from-
all that stuff, electrical, all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm no. Actually, what put me on the map was my bike. My personal bike is the one that put me on the map.
Yeah, that
Um,
bike is bad.
from that, I get a lot of work for electrical because I'm known to do some crazy shit with,
I was gonna say.
with electrical.
Yeah.
And I have built a team where I have a fabricator, I have a painter, and I
That's
have my
cool.
guys.
That's
And
awesome.
right now, I have my son working with me, which I'm training him how to do stuff. So now I could just walk away from the shop. My son knows how to do handlebars. He knows how to do wheels. I mean,
We're talking about liability right here, right?
But I was you build a bike with training wheels. I never rode a bike before.
No.
Other than a 29-inch
BMX, and he got
I'm
all
a
fucked
BMX.
up.
I you know what? I would love to ride a bike. I remember when I was, like I said, I was married back in the day. My ex-wife, she said, if you get a bike, I'll divorce. And we've been divorced 8 years. So I don't know what you know what I mean?
What are you still waiting for, huh?
I mean, I have my old cars now, but I never had a motorcycle. I mean, I love the bikes, man. I can just imagine, getting on that. You feel free. You're out in the open road.
you
I
feel
mean,
free and adrenaline.
I would just.
Adrenaline, especially when
It's
you,
just you and the bike.
Yeah.
It's not like you're in a car. It's just, hey, something happened. It's me and
Correct.
there's.
And that's why you always gotta be, even though that you could be the careful rider, there's always gonna be a stupid driver. That's why you always gotta be.
Even
You
more
can't even be
careful.
extra caution. I think you just gotta be.
You gotta be on your tippy toes because any moment someone will rear ender you or hit you by the side. I mean, it's just you gotta be careful. A motorcycle is a beautiful thing to ride, but at the same time, it's a danger.
I just feel LA is not the place for motorcycles, but they're out there, you know. Even as loud as they are with the pipes and rev it up, I just think that even that, you know.
There's fucking bikers in Mexico, and that's not the place. All the potholes and shit. They're still riding, you know. They don't care.
You don't know about that life.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I never seen you ride yours, but anyways, I can park mine and stand by mine too.
Yeah, because you're always
I can
here,
walk
right?
mine in just like you. You know, I don't think I ever seen this shit, but anyways, not the dog Norbert, but anyways, yeah, that's something I'd be interested. You know, there's you know.
and that's one of my things that I would like to work and have the opportunity to work on a 3-wheeler. You know, I could do so much to a trike. That's what they call them, a trike.
With the fucking bucket seat, so that's what I would say.
But that's the side one. That's the side ride. I seen a trike riding up to Vegas over the weekend, and then pulling a trailer. I'm like, man, I seen him like, how is that? You know?
Yeah. Well, just imagine that I would like to build one, a chola style. You know, paint, airbags, everything, sounds. Because I'm known.
I might be the first one.
I'm known to do some crazy sounds.
Yeah.
You know, some loud sounds. My bike has some loud sounds.
I think with that, you might go crazy with.
Oh yeah.
You did Beto's sounds?
No.
No. Oh.
Well, that's why
I wish you did, because mine.
You probably stay there another 6 hours.
Not even close.
Oh, really?
Imagine
It's
everybody there a
close?
week.
Not even close. That's just fucking loud.
That must be loud then, because I think the first time I met you, it stood out because of the sounds on his bike, and I was like, oh shit, this guy's got some sounds.
Well, I mean, besides that, can you talk about your bike? I mean, let people know what you're
Well,
riding.
my bike, when I started building it, it took me about almost 7 months to build. The paint job, Malo from JR Customs,
Hell yeah.
he did it. We talked. He said, what do you want to do? I said, you know what? I wanted to represent the Cultura, you know, my shop. So my wife gave them the colors and everything, and we told him, go with it. And he did. He did. I mean, I was surprised when I was done with the bike, but to me, it was my bike. I didn't see nothing special about it. But when I introduced it the first week, I got so many hits. I was like, I don't see nothing special about my bike.
Yeah.
You know, I see the customers that I build, their bikes are way better than mine, but for one reason or another, mine just hit. And for that, I thank Malo because he got down with the paint.
Yeah, shout out to JR
Plug.
Customs, yeah.
Plug for
Malo,
Malo Junior
Hey,
Customs.
that's my
What's
boy,
up?
Malo. Hey, Malo, hey, he's a real
Malo,
dude
yeah.
doing it.
Please hook us up
Hey.
someday soon.
Hey, he's a good
Coming
dude,
to you,
no?
bro.
Hey, Beans and Rice Project, check him out.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good dude.
Yeah.
Good dude right there, Malo. Shout out him. That's his
No,
clothing brand.
he gets down for his paint jobs. I mean, he gets down. I loved it. Like I said, I was happy. It just took me a little bit longer because I had to build everything for my bike. Everything is custom made, from the rails to the sound system to the pedals.
Build the way you want it.
Yeah.
You know
So a
what
lot
I'm
of people say, "Well, you should have engraved it." I'm like,
That's not for you,
Yeah, it's not
That's
me.
not
It's not
for
me.
you, right?
It's not me. So I just wanted something simple that was gonna stand out, and I just hit it.
It's just your bike. That's right.
I just hit it. I just hit it. But that bike I had a lot of attention.
And what's the name of the bike?
Mestizo.
There you go.
Mestizo.
What does that mean?
Goddess, and that's the name that, because JR, he's the one that picks the names for the bikes. And I told him, you know what? Come up with a name for my bike.
Yeah.
So we started talking, what about this? What about that? I'm like, When he said Mestizo, I just clicked on it. Yeah, let's call it Mestizo. But he names his bikes. He names the bikes.
His bombas car is Maciza.
No. Well, you know, I had the pleasure of meeting him, and you know what? It's crazy that he does airbrush. He actually airbrushed me. I met him at the art show. I mean, we go way back with him. He's a cool dude, you know.
Oh, yeah,
Been
he's
shopping
a solid
people,
guy.
yeah.
He's a solid guy. He's a solid guy.
And so I was like, come on, Terry, right now. I've been in a situation with him, and I respect him.
Yeah.
Very, very, grounded, humble.
Yeah.
He's doing this thing.
What if something like that set you back? All the work in that bike,
Please don't say it, fool. Please don't say it.
Hopefully my wife is not listening, but it sent me back about 40, 45.
45.
And right now, the bike's gonna be down for another month right now because I'm building the motor up. I want something juicier.
So I have a question. Are you worried about if anything does happen, that she sells it for what she thinks it's worth, or for what it's really worth?
What are we coming out?
Like, what, you sold it at 30?
What the fuck?
No, for that bike, I've been getting some crazy offers.
I bet, man. I see it everywhere.
Is it something you
I've
would
seen
consider
models.
selling?
I've seen models on it, pictures
Yeah.
taken.
I mean, I have customers in Dubai that will give you so much. I'm like, it's tempting, but you know what? That's my baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's more sentimental value
Yeah.
to it.
So-
Because knowing that you can build something even
Yeah.
better, or is it not something, is that where you're...
Yeah, and that's the other project that we have right now going on. That I'm gonna build another bike. For
That's
the
crazy
shop.
that you
yeah.
could have love for. Because if you offer me money for Dodger, I'll sell them, bro. You know, like.
Dick.
Yeah,
But there's no value to
can't-
Dodger.
there's no sentimental value with anything I own, dude. Nothing. You know, it's kind of sad.
Would you
But-
sell one of your dogs?
Yeah,
Lulu.
yeah. You give me the right money, yeah.
Wow.
Bro,
But,
yeah.
but I mean, it's.
I'm
I mean,
fucked.
he's probably not even doing it for the money, because he could do it, triple his money, and then
Yeah.
reinvest. But there's
And
no
build another
value to. I mean,
the way I
the
see it,
money.
I'll sell Lulu at a price where I'll buy me 10 Lulus. You know, that's my head. That's how I.
But where you fight Dodgers, it's not. I mean, there's a couple of Home
No,
Depots.
but the thing about Dodger, nobody wants them, bro. Nobody buys them.
You can find Dodger at
Maybe Manny's the only guy that'll take Dodger
I
from
mean,
me, bro.
Pacific and Florence are there's plenty of them.
Yeah, see, it's the sentimental value behind that, and when you build something, you're building it towards your persona, you know.
Yeah.
And if someone comes and wants to buy it, that's not his. That's not him. That's not.
Building that bond,
He
right?
yeah, he just wants to buy it because.
He wants to show
because
it off in the
yeah, because the
so,
bike
yeah.
is known. That's why they want to buy it.
He's not buying it for the actual
Yeah.
meaning behind it.
Right.
The long hours. the
It's
time
like an
put into it.
artist with a picture. You know,
Like if we had a picture up here, it would.
yeah, it had some value. They won't sell it, bro. They won't sell it. You know, and that's crazy. That's cool.
You can talk to his shit, bro.
You didn't build Dodger a bike. I don't know.
A bike that works, bro.
I was gonna say. No, I'm sorry.
No, the thing about me now, he forgets what I ask him for.
Hey, it's like. No. Okay. Another question. Just like you mentioned, OC, they build custom. Is it something? Have you ever built a bike for whether a company, a brand, but specifically any?
I have.
Have you been offered any big markets and say, hey man, I want you to build something?
I have, but I don't think I'm at that level, to be honest. I have had so many opportunities that I just wait on it. Because when you go to that, yeah, that's a different animal.
would say.
You're in a different level.
I think you need a team. I don't know. Just
Yeah, and it takes time. You know, it took me 3 or 4 years, not much, but it took me 3 or 4 years to do what I'm doing right now.
yeah.
The more I push, the better I'm gonna get.
Yeah. I mean,
And you know what? That they end up selling out in my eyes because I used to watch that show like crazy.
Fuck.
And the first 2-3 bikes were cool, and then the rest were just they
Junk.
just started.
Same shit over.
They
Or
just
they
had
trash. I
they
mean,
had the
like-
company's name or something, and it got shitty, you know.
Well,
I mean, it goes into the design of the bike.
What was it, like
Just-
West Coast Chopper, some shit like that?
No, Orange County and then West Coast. But West Coast, he's got talent, I think.
I don't even think
see
he even
him.
builds anymore.
Well, he's in Texas.
he's in
now,
Texas
right?
now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he's
does,
not. He's just sold up.
That fucker can weld, dude.
yeah,
can
he
do some
welds
shit.
and now he does guns. I
Yeah, he
think.
does guns,
That's
engraved
crazy.
guns, like crazy
Yeah.
shit. But he's got talent. That guy have my respect to,
So
to
you can make
whatever
a,
his name
build a
is.
Modelo time bike or something. You know, if you just plug.
Yeah, it's
I
in
think
the
we could
costume.
afford it.
Anyways, he earlier today. I mean, he busted out his wallet. I don't even talk about your crazy wallet that the Dodger has with half a food stamp in it. Oh man! Hey, Dodger walks around like a. I don't want to say. Go ahead. What you guys? Let's see the wallet you got.
What do you want to see my water for? I'm gonna fucking end up slapping you across the face with it.
You still go to the Swami? You still
Yeah.
doing the bike show?
I'm doing it. Last month was actually when was it? 3 weeks ago was the last. I mean, not the last. The first time that I missed the Swami,
Well,
Yeah,
and
thanks.
that was
You
yeah.
guys
I'm
filming?
sorry.
Weren't you guys filming or something?
I was doing something and I couldn't make it, so I told him, you know,
the guy that doesn't know anything knows more than
I know.
that. Like, what, how do you know he didn't go?
They're gonna know. How are they gonna know? I'm here. No, but that's good.
yeah. So it was the first time I missed the Swami. You know, like I said, ever since he introduced me to the Swami, I was like, you know what? Even though if I have my shop, I'm still gonna go. I'm still gonna do it because that's where I started.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say humble, grounded. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Don't forget
Everyone,
everything.
yeah, everyone that knows me, they know the type of person I am. I don't like to say, oh, I have so much, or I have these cars, or blah blah. Nah, I'm
Yeah.
not like that. That's why I get along so good with my customers because they get to know me and they know what kind of type of guy I am.
Stay that way because Carlos, I don't want to say. He was,
This
but,
got some shit.
no, but
yeah.
anyways, stay that way because that's
Hey,
the same
homie, I
thing
still
me.
wear chanclas.
No,
I don't know what you're talking
you know
about.
what I say? You gotta be you. Do what
Yeah.
you want to do.
Right.
Don't think, okay, I'm overwhelmed. Like I said, I got too much work. I can't do that. There's no can't. You still do what you do.
Yeah. No, I still get my hands dirty. I'm still when customers they see what I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not the type that just because I have now workers, I'm not gonna get my. Nah.
Yeah, like saying getting more people to help you build bikes, but it's not gonna be the same because you're not building the bike.
Exactly.
People are paying for you.
Yeah, correct.
They're gonna know.
Yeah.
So, anyways, real quick, what's your Instagram where anybody watching that has a bike that would like to?
It's Cultura Custom Cycles on Instagram and Facebook. We have a website too, which we're still working on,
There you go.
which is culturacustoms.com.
There you go.
So, but yeah, it's just getting bigger from here. I mean,
And the swap meet, what swap meets that you go that can find you?
veterans. It's every third month, third Sunday of the month.
Third Sunday of the month.
In
I'll
Long
be
Beach
there.
at the Veterans Stadium.
Yeah, Veterans Stadium.
And that's where they can see the bike, my personal bike.
You bring your bike, okay, go there.
I
you go.
always take my personal bike there.
And he doesn't charge if you sit on it. Only when doctors.
No, they can't say it.
Yeah, that's
I was a joke. Anyway.
I think
Don't
the only
touch.
person that actually asked me to sit on their bike was fucking Lefty from on Broadway Tattoos.
Hey,
I saw the skit. I was
let me
like,
tell you something.
how do you let you
Hey,
sit on
hey,
the
I don't know.
Hey,
He asked me, bro.
I have pictures too. I left his bike back in El Segundo. It's funny. You take a picture of my bike? I'm like, I don't know.
That's a nice bike,
He's a
dude.
cool
Yeah.
guy. He's a cool guy.
That's a nice bike. That's a beautiful bike.
I was
That's a
like,
bike.
he's
There's a lot of
investing
money
in
on
that
that bike too.
I think he invests a
I
lot.
don't think we wanna
He has
say
a
how
bike
much.
and the car now. He's in great everything, man.
And
Cool
all
dude.
lefties and Cisco's bikes. I mean,
Oh, yeah, Cisco's
Cisco's bike.
I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
pronounce Cisco's bike. I know Cisco's bike, man. I think Malo painted
Yeah,
it too.
he
Yeah.
did that one.
There's a lot of stories,
I-
man. Malo's paintings.
I think
We're not gonna say. We're not gonna talk about it.
I
We're not
think
gonna touch on it.
Cisco's bike's actually at Malo's shop right now.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. I know the story, but I'll let you tell it, bro.
We actually did a photo shoot with that bike as well.
What is it, La Venenosa?
Cultura, what's called? Or what's
No,
called?
Aventurera is Cisco's.
Yeah, and then who was the other one?
La Venenosa, no?
That's
It's,
lefties. Or?
No, it's fuck, I
no,
forgot.
Venenosa?
I don't know. I'm just here.
Vanidosa.
Vanidosa.
They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
Vanidosa.
What is your bike called again, Norbert?
La pinche tóxica, que that shit never goes nowhere, fool.
Oh man, we need to dress up your bike a little bit.
I think we do. I think we do.
There we go. Hey, here it is. Plug.
That's gonna be the next step. Extended tank, paint job,
There it is. That's what's up.
Some bags.
extended bags.
Extended
There you
bags.
go.
We always extend the bags.
Get it to start first. bro.
Fucker, it
Hey,
starts.
he said, can you just drive it more than in and out of the shop?
Drive
Maybe
it
that's-
around a little bit first.
What the fuck was that? Who shot?
Shots fired.
Shots fired. That's all right. It's all
Hey,
right. Nobody
anyways,
got hit.
you guys are
Nobody
live
got
with the Talk Junkies TV. We got the homeboy Manny here. That's how we do it.
What's the next step? So you said about now you need another shop. Are you?
Well, not right now, but we're talking about it already. We're hopefully we'll open doors or expand. We don't know yet. It's too soon to talk about it, but with the workload that we got, I mean, we need a bigger.
That's good.
We need a bigger shop. I wasn't expecting. Put it this way. When I opened the doors, or not even opened the doors, when I went in the first day just to drop off a couple of bikes, set up the merchandise and the showroom, which it's not a showroom anymore because now I have bikes in there. I have all the merchandise in one corner, shelves, and I have bikes. So when they come and they're like, "Where's the showroom?" I'm like, the showroom's over there, but it's packed with bikes right now. So I wasn't expecting that much love from the South Bay. But I mean, the first 2 days, the first day I went, dropped off some bikes. I don't know how it was. They found me or.
They just started knocking on the door.
Yeah, the next
phone
day.
calls.
Well, actually, the next day we were painting, and 5 bikes rolled up. We need this done. I'm like, oh, shoot, okay. Well, you know what? I can't say no.
That's a true blessing, man.
I
That's a
can't
true
say no.
Yeah, that's when you know that there's something I really believe that what God has for you is going to be for you no matter what. and it just starts. It catapults it all the blessings. Like you feel it. You know you're blessed. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what? Like I said, as long as you don't, when you have a business, it's not about making money. It's about making that customer happy.
Yeah.
I love it when they go and pick up their bike and they're all happy. They're hugging me. Oh, I love the bike. Blah blah. That makes my day. Not what I got paid.
Yeah.
That he left happy from my shop.
Yeah.
And that's what makes my day. And just word by mouth too. Around that area, around South Bay, word by mouth. Lowriders clubs come because they want their bikes matching to their cars and everything. So
Go ahead, Ian. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what was your inspiration to do what you're doing now?
my bike, the first one that I built, like I said, it was a Yamaha. I couldn't afford a Harley because Yamahas are cheaper, so I couldn't afford it. So I was like, you know what? I'll go to Swami, buy a couple of parts, fucking customize them, and I did them. So when I was done with that bike, I was like, oh shit, it doesn't look nothing like a Yamaha. So that's why I called it a Yali, you know, half Yamaha, half Harley. So then after that, I was like, you know what, I'll start saving up, and I bought my first one, which was a 95 Sportster. I was like, I need something faster, faster now, because that's a small bike. I need something faster, you know, I gotta keep up. So then I bought a dyno, and I said, I need something faster now, I'm getting too crazy now. So that's when I bought my Roll King. I got it a deal, I gave them my bike and some cash, and I got the Roll King.
That's cool.
When I got the Roll King, I only had about 1,000 miles. Right now it has about 45,000. That's why I'm rebuilding the motor all over again.
Yeah.
You know, fresh motor, everything. So I can't wait, man.
That's
I can't
cool.
wait.
What's the lifespan on a motor that you can say that you're comfortable riding, that you can actually break and rake?
No more than 60. No more than 60.
And so that
Yeah, after 60, it's worn out. You gotta rebuild it.
rebuild.
Yeah, you'll feel it like, well, it depends on the maintenance that you give the bike. If you don't maintenance it when you should, it's not gonna last as long.
You can feel the bike is
Yeah,
being tired
you'll
out.
feel
It's
it.
kinda like-
I have about 50 right now. About 50.
50K on it?
50,
No,
50
50
miles.
50
miles.
miles.
I don't think he's even broke.
Yeah, it's 50 miles, guys.
And remember, he did say earlier that he doesn't leave out Southgate.
I seen him ride, but only on a video that he's driving down the street that he goes around.
Fuck you. We
That's
did.
the only time I seen him ride.
We went.
We?
Yeah, we. When we went to
Wow.
go to
Oh, you
do
was
that
in
one
passenger?
event.
And they rode together. I was saying.
He was in the fucking fork. He was in the front of the fork sitting down.
Oh man.
What? When? What?
We went to Colina.
That's the only time. Yeah, you followed me in the truck.
Oh yeah, because you were
Fucking
taking fucking.
20
I don't
minute
think
drive,
you're gonna build
bro,
him a
20 minute
bike. I
drive.
mean, at this point, you know,
Whatever.
his motor.
I
Maybe
don't-
you could take his motor for.
I don't have to fucking explain or tell you.
You kind of do, bro. This is
No,
the
I
biker
don't.
community. You say you're a part of it. You can't just.
I never said I was a bike in the biker community.
Oh, you did it. You did it.
I have a Harley.
Hey,
I like to ride it when I have time.
Have you, as a biker,
Fucking ever since
That's not how I understood it.
Have you been to Sturgis or is something?
No, I haven't had the honor. Hopefully everything comes down maybe next year.
That's like I watched it. I'm like, man. I mean, I'm not a biker, but that's like the
It's
big
just
thing.
something different, you know,
Yeah.
something different. My neighbor goes all the time. Every time that he's been there, something comes up with him. You know, and now that I have the shop, it makes it a little bit more difficult for me to get away. That's for the whole reason I brought my son on board. That way, I'll teach him the ropes, and if I need to take a couple of days or a week off or do something,
And I think that's good for like a marketing business move too.
Oh, yeah.
Something knowing because I know as myself, people want to see you. You're here. I mean, you got to get out there too. Be other shows. Any shows you're gonna attend coming up? Anything you got other than being local? I know. I mean, like getting out. You said you cater to people all over the
yeah,
world.
I know that right now I am booked to do the Raza run. I just don't know the dates. Like I said, my wife is the one that takes care of all that. She just says you got to show up
His
there
agent.
that day. Yeah. But that's the one coming up. We have another one that we're still figuring out. We're gonna do it in the South Bay. We won't know that until about a week from now. But the big one will be the Raza run that we're gonna be there, and
Where's that gonna be?
SD. SD.
Oh yeah, you know what? I think I seen that because actually it's in October, I think. Or,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah, I think I reached out to him. You know.
Yeah.
I think the furthest I rode was to SD.
He's still thinking about it.
I don't know.
Nobody cares no more, bro.
I'm talking about San Dimas, bro. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
I can't see him as San Dimas. They'll fool you or say, Papa, you lost. Homeland Security.
No, and we try to do little venues here and there. When they call us, oh, can you support? Yeah, I'm here for you guys. I do a little bit more than other vendors, but I give back.
Yeah.
I don't say it, but I do. I help out as much as I can. And like I said, the first time that I missed the swap meet was this time because something came up and I couldn't make it. But I'm usually there with him at 4 a.m.
Wow. Dedication. I know it's like people don't see what you do behind the scenes to put on what you do.
Yeah, see, for me, when we do the swap meet, he knows. When we do the swap meet, I don't sleep. I don't sleep since Friday through Sunday because I gotta set up. I still gotta work on the shop, and I still gotta do my inventory, load up the truck. By the time I realize it's 2 a.m, I'm like, it's time to take a shower.
When I see him in the morning, I'm like, fool, what's wrong? He's like, I haven't slept. I'm like, fuck.
I see the crowds that you pull though. I was there maybe a couple months ago, and you just had people.
Yeah, I did.
No, not you, bro.
Oh, you talking about Manny?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
the only one
Manny,
without people.
It's because of that. It's because of the bike. It's because
everybody wanted to see the bike.
Yeah,
your bike.
A lot of people want to meet me because they only see me on Instagram.
It's an attraction.
Yeah, they want to meet me. They see all these posters, all these.
I'm gonna need a picture and a poster after this. Seriously.
Yeah, they see the bike with models. They see magazines. What was it? A couple of months ago, they came from Sacramento, a lowrider magazine, to do a photo shoot with us. And every time I get hit up, it's an honor to do that, because someone that started from their garage, and getting that much attention from other magazines, I mean, it's a blessing.
I think it attracts a lot of people to see that, the body work where you started from,
And that's
your journey. It's
and that's
a
what I
story.
mean. Well, like I said earlier, when I started from my garage, they used to come and they're like, "Oh shit, this is where this bike came from." I'm like, "Yeah." Oh, we thought you had a big shop. Yeah. I had customers that would pull up in tow trucks. Like, what the fuck?
I'm lost. Where's your shop at?
They're like, Manny? I'm like, yeah.
But most big business started from where? Like I know Carlos, he has his business. Basically started where he started. Same here.
It's never give up. You have a dream, just follow
pursue
your
it.
dream.
That's what it is, and some that risk but a lot of us, like let's say Chicanos, Latino, that fear of failure. We're not sure. A lot of people are just.
That's your worst enemy.
And that's it. Like I tell people, remember, comfortable is not profitable. And then if you're comfortable, you're never gonna be happy, never gonna succeed until, like I said, you take that leap of faith and.
I did, and like I said, when I started, I went down to my last, what was it, like $20 in my wallet. I had car payments, I had insurance payments, I have kids I gotta feed. I'm like, fuck,
that's the part. Like we were talking with Citric earlier.
Last week.
Last week. That whole journey. Did you have a side job? How do you afford that?
Just like I said, my wife has been the biggest supporter on my side. That she worked, and she's the one that let's do this, let's do that. I was like, okay, well you concentrate on this, and that's what I did. And
that's awesome, bro.
Exactly. I was gonna say because without the support. It won't happen.
Yeah, and you know what? When you have that support and you see your kids and you see your wife, and like I said, when you get down to your last dollars, when the whole COVID hit, I'm like, oh, I'm fucked. I mean, I'm done. But the following week, I was
gonna say because it was like make or break. Because I know my business, we excelled, So, but I can see you saying, that fear, like, oh my God, this is gonna happen. You were thinking the worst, and
you watched the news, and oh my God,
that's
all
what
this
you
shit's
watch
about to happen.
TV.
And you don't want to like when that happened. I was like, I didn't want to worry my wife. How we're gonna pay the mortgage now? How we're gonna do this? Oh, you know what? Fuck it. I just
as sole provider, you're like, okay, now this is me now. Wow.
You gotta stick it out. And when that following week I got a big order, like, okay, now, I got the work, but now where am I gonna get
You
the
were trying to
money,
think ahead, right?
yeah,
All
to
the-
buy the parts,
Oh, wow.
to start working on
the
that
funds
bike.
to actually, yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
that's a good-
I feel
one.
like this COVID, it taught a lot of us, fuck what we're made out of. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
It was just like this is your hand that you're held. I know Dodger went through it. I know I went through it. A lot of us went through something significant this COVID, and it'll make you or break you.
Yeah.
You know.
And like I said, as long as you have supportive people around you that are supporting you, I mean,
Yeah.
and you don't give up. I mean, I'm not gonna deny it. I had nights where I wouldn't sleep, and I was like, "Fuck, how am I gonna do this?
Right.
I gotta do this, but I don't have the money to do this. Where am I gonna get? I can't put in credit cards because then I'll be in debt with that. Because then whatever earnings I have, I gotta pay them.
Yeah.
So
Have you ever thought, fuck, maybe I should sell the bike?
nah.
No.
Never crossed your mind.
No. I sold my car.
Yeah.
I sold my car. I didn't think twice about selling my
Because
car.
the bike was inspired
Yeah.
you. You don't forget, that was your inspiration.
Yeah.
So,
And the car, I sold it
yeah,
quick. I was like,
I can get on my 2 wheels here, right?
Yeah, I sold
But
it.
you
I
have
came up-
you have another car right now, right?
Yeah.
Older car.
Yeah, I have a '67 Galaxy.
Got it.
That's bad.
Convertible.
Ford Galaxies are
Convertible,
bad, man.
right?
I'm a Chevy guy, sorry.
Convertible.
Oh, I love Chevys. I had Chevys. No. I had Chevys before. The last truck I had was a '64 Chevy C10.
There you go.
Bagged. It was clean. I was ready. And then my twins came. My wife said, "We're pregnant." I was like,
Where was I when I would love to have a C10, but
yeah. And we were like, "We need a bigger car. If we want a classic car, we need a bigger car."
so you got the Galaxy.
Yeah. So I was driving and I saw it. I was like, "Oh, take
I'm
it."
guilty. Before I got into the car, I had Ford Custom line. I bought it at Pomona. You know what I did with it too? I got my rent money and bought the thing. it wasn't even running. It wasn't even running. But the things we do, you know. But I came across, took care of everything. But yeah, that's crazy. Right on.
You were able to cover
Hey,
your rent.
Manny is a family man. I love that.
No,
Man,
everyone that knows me, like I said, I
Hell
do
yeah.
everything for my girls. I don't mind staying at the shop working as long as I know that they'll have food on the table.
Dude,
I'm not saying they're gonna have steaks or this. At least if I could put beans on the table, I mean, I'm happy.
Frijoles will do it,
Yeah.
brother.
no rice,
No.
just beans.
So,
A little bit of quesito
Yeah,
fresco
and sour
tortilla
cream.
harina,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
do
yeah.
it.
It's fucking time to eat.
has that ever put a toll in your relationship? You working?
It has. It has because
So much.
sometimes I don't spend time with them, and that's the whole reason I was working 7 days nonstop. Then I told you know what, I'll take a day off. But even if I'm off Sunday, my phone is going off. Which
It's wrong, Norbert.
which I don't get mad. I mean, I still respond to my sales. Customers come first, and my wife knows that.
It's a business on the
Yeah.
phone. And that's another thing, too, in a relationship. People see you on the phone. You're always on your phone. Well, nowadays, this is our business.
Yeah.
We have to tend to
what?
people,
When I get home, my wife sits in one corner. I sit in another corner. She's managing my pages. I'm over here placing
Responding,
orders,
yeah.
talking to customers, or I could be 10 o'clock at night over here, but somewhere over there on the other side,
Right.
it's 6 in the morning.
Yeah, they
So
go.
we're talking. I'm like, "What?"
Mr. International.
Or I could be asleep and my phone goes off, and I'm like, "Oh fuck, okay." Oh, I need this. I'm like,
You gotta ask, you gotta respond, you know?
Yeah, so I don't mind. I love what I do.
Yeah.
And
It's hard to balance it though. It really
Yeah,
is.
it is, it
Especially
is.
with your significant other. You just gotta keep injecting more love so you can be doing what you gotta do. You gotta do everything at once. And
and I have my neighbor tell you, I don't know how you do it. How do you manage your business, your family, and the MC? I mean, yeah, you get to pick and choose where. And like I said, the MC has been so supportive of the business that they understand if I can't make it to a run or I can't go, it's because I'm working. It's not because I'm
Yeah,
fucking
you
over there
choose.
partying.
Yeah, you choose that.
Yeah, so with us, they know that I'm working and because I got to put food on the table, One day that I stop working, it's one day that I don't make money. So, but yeah, I mean.
With that said, how about your background? Where do you come from? I mean, you locally, I mean, you from LA? You born?
No, I was raised in East LA, Woods and Whittier.
There you go.
I was there till, I want to say, 15, 16. I didn't know nothing about the South Bay. when I met my wife, grew up I live in San Pedro, in Torrance. I was like, where the fuck is Torrance at? I never left East LA. You know, the first I go was the train tracks.
Hey,
That was-
Torrance
It's
nice.
two different
Hey,
worlds, bro.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah,
Oh,
over
it's-
here, it's even the cholos in Torrance and the cholos in East LA, two different cholos.
I didn't know
crazy.
even that Torrance, but I mean, I've been in Torrance. Oh, it's beautiful. They're like what, 10 minutes from the beach.
Correct.
Redondo.
It is, but it's a different. When I started coming over here to the South Bay, they would take me clubbing. Let's go over here to Sharky's, this and that.
Oh,
And I was the type
Hermosa
that,
Beach or-
yeah.
right on.
And we would be drinking with her friends, and people would rub against me, and you're always on the defensive.
The
what the
atmosphere,
fuck?
you're like, oh, you're not
Yeah.
comfortable. Or
Yeah,
you're
I
not
wasn't
used to
comfortable.
it.
Yeah, and my wife would laugh. She was like, "What the fuck?" You
You're like,
know,
where I
you-
come from, we don't. We
Yeah,
got parking
yeah,
lot.
you don't fucking get next to someone or hug them and this and that. I'm like, I'm not used to that shit.
Yeah.
So I got into so many fucking fights at bars,
Wow.
kicked out because of that.
You don't look like the type that would start shit.
Oh, no, trust me.
Yeah.
I was a troublemaker younger.
Let me ask you. Can we touch the subject about the MC and ask a couple questions?
It depends.
Well, just for our viewers that don't know much about that world, well, what's it like? Whatever you want to talk about, brother.
Well, every MC is different. My MC is more family oriented. You know,
That's cool.
we do a lot of charity work, a lot of runs. You know, we donate every year around November, December. We start collecting toys, or we do donations, or we do events.
Barbecues, all that
all
stuff.
that
Yeah, that's
for the
cool, man.
community. Or people reach out to us. You know what? We need help with this event. Can you come up and show something? Yeah, we're there.
Yeah.
Every MC, like I said, is different.
Yeah.
It's different. Every MC is run different. Like with us, you know, it's family. We're a family. It's not perfect, you know, but it's a family. There's no perfect family, no.
Yeah, I've been invited to some of your guys' events. You know.
Yeah, and
I
like
know Turtle.
yeah, and like I said, I could have my kids, I could have all my brothers are there, and I know they're safe.
Yeah.
You know, my wife, and the same with them. They could leave their kids with me, and they know that they're safe there. Nothing's gonna happen. You know, we take care of each other. You know, and that's what I love about the MC.
That's cool.
They might label you as something else, but really it's not.
Did you were you part of the creation of that group, or did you fall into it? Did you,
No,
did you go through the prospect
I did.
thing? Oh, you did?
I did.
Okay.
I did. It was actually, I'm sorry about that.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That, how come your bike doesn't sound like that?
It was
It's not funny, camera guy.
All I gotta say is there's one thing when he meant the old school is I can't go without saying to Coop, you know, hey, that's one person right there that when I met him,
I gave you the chill, brother.
I'm sorry, because you know what, I have the hair across with Coop, and he was the most humble dude, family man I met, man. I tell you, like I said, that chill right there goes with me. He brought me in, and he came always a supportive dude, man.
Right.
And hearing that, you know, you could speak more on him. I mean, you know what he brings to the table, man.
Yeah, we love Coop. Everyone loved Coop. Everyone's close to Coop. It hit me a little bit more because the day that it happened, I was gonna meet him at my house because I was gonna work on his bike. I was having breakfast with one of the brothers, Bandit. We were eating, and Coop calls me, and he said, "Hey, I need some work done on the bike." I'm like, "All right, what do you need done?" He said, "Oh, I need this and this." I'm like, "Fuck it, you know, Kyle Monday." And he said, "What time?" I said, "Come 10 o'clock in the morning." Well, 10 o'clock came and he never showed up. That's when I got the call. You know, when he got into an accident. I'm like, oh, fuck. So we went over there to where it happened at a hospital. You know, we were there till he took his last breath, which it was hard. I mean, it was hard because, like I said, Coop was one of the motherfuckers that he took off his shirt for you. So it hit everyone. It hit everyone.
Yeah, if you knew him, you knew him. Like that guy, because I got the chills because I know him. I actually got the thing called a message that night that happened. I think because we were like always interacting. He would always, hey, you're here, pump up. He's done the challenge. You see him, he loved to dance. He lit up the whole room.
Yep.
People knew who he was. When he came out, I didn't know who he was. Hey, I'm cool. I'm a rapper. I'm here at my club. Met him actually in Pomona, and after then it was just like you know, just seeing him.
I mean, Coop had so many people that loved him. I mean, I was surprised.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
The energy he brought,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I mean, hey, if you were going through something and he came in, he lit up the room. You were like, whoa. You know, and that's what I like, that energy he brought, man. I'm like, man, that's my brother.
Yeah.
And he would just post up with me, man. All the love and support, man.
He was he was a solid brother.
I mean, I touch him, but I mean, he's a brother, like I said.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it hit hard too, especially the club. It hit hard. I mean, it's just hard to talk about him. It's just that
Absolutely, it's
even though that we're not blood related, we were
your brothers.
brothers.
Yeah, you guys are brothers.
And like I said, sometimes he will call me at 2 a.m. because I used to, when I was doing the nurse thing, I would be at work. He would be at work. He would call me. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, I'm break, cabrón. Oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go do a movie shoot.
Yeah.
Cool, you know, cabrón. And I miss those. I miss those calls. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes at night, I miss him. You know, because he used to call and we just fucking bullshit on the phone. So.
Yeah, I seen him. Yeah, he started doing a little acting too.
Yeah.
He was getting some stuff, and I was
Yeah.
like, man, seeing him out there, man. I just tell you.
Yeah.
Sorry. R.I.P. Coop, man. Real one.
Yeah.
Let's go back and talk about the not to just so we can switch, pivot a little bit. Let's go back to the prospect. Let me hear about your journey or what it takes.
The whole how I started was I met, and he passed away too. Gino, I'm sorry. He was the P's stepson. He's the one that brought me in. He's the one that showed me, because I didn't know nothing about MCs. I was clueless.
Yeah.
I was clueless, and he's one of the reasons that I started working on bikes, because I saw what he did. He helped out the club, you know. And we used to talk, and same thing. I was in my garage, you know, because a day before they were gonna go to a run in Whittier for a car show. Same thing. Hey, are you coming? This and that. I'm like, yeah, you know what? I'll meet you there. So I don't know. Something happened where I got delayed in the garage, and I was doing something to my bike, and I see a pose. I'm like, what are you talking? He went down. So I called him, no answer. I was like, shit. So then, like 20 minutes later, I got a call. You know, he went down, he passed. I was like, oh, fuck, that was another hit. So I stopped coming around because of that. I waited about 8 months. Then I started coming back around the club. It took me, I want to say, a year and a half to 2 years to get past them. I wasn't rushing anyone. I mean, even though that I had already started coming around, even up to this day, everyone's telling me, well, wait, we don't remember you. Motherfucker, every time I would shake your hand, you would fucking turn around. That was because of the older cats that were there. It's different now. But yeah, it took me about almost 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years to get past them. And like I said, you gotta earn it. You gotta earn your patch. You gotta prove yourself to every single one of the brothers down there that you're MC material.
I heard some stories, and I guess it doesn't even matter if you're already an OG. You still got to do it. You know, you still got to prove. You know, you already did all that. You already, you know what I'm saying? In the world, in life, you already proved yourself. In their eyes, it don't matter. You still got to go through the.
Because you got to prove yourself. Like I said, it's patches are not bought.
Yeah,
they're earned.
I was gonna say, if you can kind of say, what are the duties as in being prospecting, the things you have to do?
Well, like I said,
everybody's different. Every MC is different.
Everyone is different. Like with us, we don't call you prospect. We don't call you hang around.
Yeah,
you're a brother
or support.
Yeah, we're not gonna have you do this for us. We're not. That's what every MC is different. You know. Yeah, you gotta earn your patch. So for example, for the P needs a beer. Fucking crash, grab another. You just gotta prove to everyone that you're gonna be there for them. Not just that, their family, because something, God forbid, happens to one of the brothers. You know, we jump in.
Yeah.
To try and help as much as we can.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, like our club is more family oriented.
That's
family
cool,
oriented.
bro.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
So like I said, I could leave my kids with them, and I know that
They're protected. They're gonna be,
that nothing's gonna happen to them. So I could take them to events, which everyone knows me that I take my twins to events, and I will be chit chatting over here, and someone is gonna be watching them.
Will you take this guy to an event?
Not like that.
Hey,
That's cool.
well, like I said, it's a pleasure meeting. Like I said, I just met him today, and hey, it's an honor. It's an honor, like I said.
And I can't wait to keep seeing, just like everybody that I surround myself with, the journey that you're gonna go through. The more you still got a long ways, and I can see it happening. I can already see you're gonna be the next big thing out here in the biker world, in the bikla world, especially. For our demographic, you know what I'm saying? I see it, and that's a big market, brother. That's a big,
Like I said,
huge market.
I'm not stopping. I'm constantly just thinking bigger.
That's good.
I'm just thinking bigger. I'm not thinking, oh, what if I don't make it now? If you think like that, you're not gonna make it.
Yeah, make it or break it.
You're not gonna make it.
With that said, man, you know what? Like I said, we got a few minutes here. Give people, your information and find you.
Well, they can find us on Instagram, Cultura Custom Cycles or culturacustomcycles.com.
Right.
The shop is located at 824 West Pacific Coast Highway. That's in Wilmington, California, 90744.
There it is.
Whatever you want to do to your bike, you're the guy.
From an
There it
oil
is,
change to removing one bolt.
There it is. Hey, I want to say once again, thank you for being on.
No, thank you guys for having me.
Thanks for coming, brother. Sometimes we reach out, and you think he'll do it. Yeah, he'll do it. It's we all have things to do right now, and I know you're a busy man, and you took the time to come.
I was gonna say that. We're all busy.
No.
Like I say, we appreciate that.
No, I appreciate you guys having me here.
Thanks, and thanks for sharing, because it's not easy to share sometimes either,
Yeah, it's a little hard.
But I want the audience, even if we have a small audience, to see who you are, who you really are. I think that's the important part of this show, of the podcast, is to get to see it's not just what they see on Instagram or on social media, or
Right.
there's somebody behind that. You know what I'm saying? And thank you for having us. Dodger fell asleep behind those glasses.
Anyways,
or something.
hey, like I said, Talk Junkies TV, like, comment, subscribe. Hey, once again, we're honored. We'll see you, man. Here.
Check them out.
Hey.
Cultura Customs.
There it is, all day.
Hasta next week.
Talk Junkies, and we out. Sauce.